calories. I'm mostly quiet, but I'm always wildin' when I. To you it's fantasies, but to me it's just last week. I don't never stress none of that from you.
We are live from Portland, Oregon for a Western Conference contest with the Trailblazers. Bringing you some fun on a Monday night. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. This is the last stop for the Pelicans before returning to New Orleans. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure.
Pass to Jones. And the three off target. Here's New Orleans. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Refuses to let contact deter him from scoring. I'm a fan of...
Oh, my goodness!
Oh, yeah.
What a play!
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Now here's McCollum. Last time out he had 13 points. And Cantor throws it down.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention. And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Back to ball. You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to effecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Now here's McCollum. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions. And the Pelicans making a change here. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to speak with Stan Van Gundy. He recognizes the challenge of staying connected to Damian Lillard defensively. Coach told me Lillard's become so comfortable well beyond the arc, you have to be in his shirt from 30 feet plus. We'll see if they can succeed at that dance tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line. The shooting numbers just aren't there yet. In the quarter.
And the shot goes down.
No excuse giving Lillard that kind of positioning. That's just too easy.
Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. 18 that time from Hood.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Pelicans trailed by 3. It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the second dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line. Throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
Trent gets the bucket. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. Pass to Ingram. The tray. No good.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And the basket by Lillard. Lillard's got 8 points.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just... My goodness.
Just a freight train going downhill. No one willing to step in front of the massive Williamson.
Lillard. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Pass to Bledsoe. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Trent. Got it up. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Portland out in front. They lead by 5. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Blazers.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Something else they've done a good job of tonight, right from the start, is penetrating and scoring.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to get.
Portland leading by 6. Here's the 3. And it's Melly with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Lonzo Ball has steadily improved his three-point shooting. He had to rework his form, moving his windup over to the right side of his body. He said, now my shot is more consistent. We just take it step by step. I'm going to keep working, and hopefully the percentages will keep going up. Guys?
I think we've all enjoyed watching his improvement. David, thank you for that. There's a screen by Covington. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Pelicans trail by 4. Ingram wide open. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
I mean, call him a combo guard, 2, whatever. McCollum is a scorer first and foremost, and when he puts it on the deck, the young fella is going to the hoop.
Scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Takes a 3. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And with that great handle and high basketball IQ, McCollum remains a lethal pick-and-roll option.
Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. And it's Simons missing.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Back to ball. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Ingram's got 11 points.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Trailblazers making a change here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And once they roll the ball out there, Lillard turned on the switch. He is doing it all tonight.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
To the middle. Here's Adams. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Adams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Driving the lane. Trent gets the bucket. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And guys, aggressive in creating his own shots, but thus far they have not been falling. Probably a good time to try and devote some of that energy to getting others involved.
And the Pelicans with possession here. 8-point game. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. We start a 3-game homestand with that game. And so here's Portland. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Lillard from outside. The rebound by Steven Adams. And Adams has got the ball here for the Pelicans. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Mr. Williamson. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pelicans trailed by 5. Pass to Adams. Ingram outside. There's the triple. Excellent D that time from Jones.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Ingram with it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ingram's got the first points of the second half here for the Pelicans. It's hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage. Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And it's Williamson missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Basket good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. That's short off the rim. Pelicans trailed by 7. From past the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Out to Anthony. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And that one drops for him. Panthers got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Adams' shot is off. Knocked loose. Pass to Melly. And Adams with the slam.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his...
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
So both teams making some changes here. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his special?
Whatever he made, it was special. Wouldn't matter. Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And Jones has it in the corner. No good on the triple. And Ingram has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans, trailing by 4. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
He drilled one from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And that's Dame showing that competitive side. Loves a good duel, especially from range.
Pass to Ingram. Over Jones. Off the left rim and out.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
Anthony with it. Now guarded by Bledsoe. The 3 from McCollum. Here's Anthony. And no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Kept alive.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
And it's Ingram missing.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Pelicans trail by 4 with the putback.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
Inside. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 7.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pass the ball. From deep. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Portland out in front, up 4. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Trailblazers leading by 4. Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got 22 points.
Major props to Lillard there. Terrific focus to get hit on that shot and still deliver.
Over to the wing. Pass to Hayes. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. 5 to shoot. There's Williamson with the 3. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Jones, no luck.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Back to Williamson. Driving in. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Well, that's just the pure strength and explosiveness of Williamson. Easily finishes there through the contact.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, but also give them credit for the layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket.
Williamson in the post. Here's Hart. That's tipped. McCollum with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's foul number 2 for him. To the paint. Pass to Covington. Over Williamson. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Pelicans trail by 6. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
New Orleans making a switch here. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Terry Stotts talk to his team during that timeout. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. 6-point game. Ball with it. Now Covington defending. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
It's deflected. Here's Williamson. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his fourth foul of the contest. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Anthony. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
And Williamson, such a unique prospect from a physical standpoint, can get anything he wants in that paint.
Lillard way outside. Portland no good that time either. Here's Williamson. And he goes big with the dunk right over Robert Covington.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Lillard. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Lillard's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Out to Ingram. Puts up a 3. Sinks the triple. Ingram's got 23.
And when Ingram is left alone from deep, his eyes just light up. His shooting is just out of sight.
McCollum outside. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Lillard. Knocks down the 3-ball. He has 29.
Awesome form on the triple. Lillard with textbook technique.
It's Ingram on the wing. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. .107 left to play here in the fourth. Lillard looking around. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And great ball movement from CJ. That's the unselfish play you want from your guards.
It's deflected. They retain possession. There's Ball with the three, and he's able to get it back. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Ingram missing.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And it's still a rare